Hello guys and welcome back to Life is Strange. Now I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not in the best mood right now because I played this earlier and pretty much I recorded 2 episodes after this. Like where we're at now, after this. So the next, like what should be episode and a half maybe down to 1 episode if I speed through it pretty much, I've already done. Because I recorded earlier, but it turned out it had no sound.
Steph and Mikey normally post up somewhere quiet in the courtyard.
Quiet, Chloe. And I had to go back and start from the beginning so that I ended up back here so that we could actually do this. So it's like an extra hour and a half than what I intended it to be, almost. I guess. But yeah, let's get on to it. I'm going to try and go through this somewhat fast. Oh, also, by the way, I got Chloe her new shirt. Whenever I restarted to get back right here, I ended up doing the thing right that got me the t-shirt in the beginning, which turned out you had to release the break, which was what I thought you had to do, but for some reason it wasn't letting me. I guess I just had to go back and I didn't. Anyway, I released it.
I bet Steph and Mikey are playing games.
Quiet, Chloe. Well, anyway, I went back, I released the brake, the car fell down with the t-shirt dealer guy, and while he was like busy looking at the front of the car, I stole the t-shirt. And then I discovered a wad of cash in the back of his car, which I also stole. And then I used that money to pay off Frank and got some weed for Chloe. So, but beyond that, it's been pretty much the same. I'll go ahead and do this. I'm not sure what all is new. Was this new or not? Yeah, no, I've already read that. This I haven't read yet. So the mustache drove me to school today. Yep, that's what life's become. Even worse, he thought the ride was a tell me how things are going to be from now on opportunity. I shut that shit down real quick. But I have a feeling he's going to run crying now to Mom about it, because that's the kind of little baby he is. Had a dream about Dad again. The one where I was there where it happened. It seemed to get harder and harder after each of these to remember what's real and what's not. All I can remember after I wake up is how much I miss him. I hope that never goes away. The Chloe who wasn't there. Or was I? And now it's got Elliot and Mikey and Steph. As far as Blackwell students go, Elliot Hampton is probably is pretty not terrible. He hangs out with some of the douches sometimes, but I get the sense that he's mostly a lone wolf. Like this chick! Similar to my class schedule, Elliot and I have history, but no chemistry or drama. We hooked up a few times shortly after Dad died, but there wasn't really much to it. I think I was just bored, or maybe a little lonely. Weird, I know. I don't always get where Elliot's coming from. He constantly asking to do stuff with me, which is nice, but I'm not sure we had that much in common anymore. Sometimes when we talk, it seems like almost like he's studying me. I can't tell if he actually wants to be friends or get in my pants. I guess I should be flattered either way, but I'm also not sure about how much I care. Sorry, Elliot. And I already saw Frank. I already saw that. Why is it going back to the start? Go back. Okay. Has kissed girls. Has not kissed ever. I can't decide if Steph is the coolest or nerdiest person in all of Blackwell. Maybe both. She's definitely queen of the indoor kids, with all their weird role-playing games and sci-fi shit. I guess her dad is a video editor. She makes some sweet cash by selling bootleg DVDs. Don't knock the hustle. And I'm pretty sure Steph does all the backstage technical work for the school plays, which checks out. Another thing about Steph, she's into girls, and she doesn't give a shit what anyone else thinks about it. Mikey North is the captain of Steph's fan club, and the two of them can be found huddled around tables rolling 20-sided dice whenever they have the chance. If life were one of those 80s movies Dad used to watch, Mikey would be the nerd that the jocks give wedgies to. In the real world, if someone messes with Mikey, they'd be in deep shit. Mikey's older brother is Drew North, Blackwell's alpha jock. 6th level, Flaming Gauntlet of Awesomeness. The truth is, Mikey's one of the few genuinely nice people in this place, although every once in a while, he says something that reveals a darker outlook on life. Not sure where he gets it from. Maybe Star Trek? Okay, and now I'm going to try and speed through this stuff a little bit, because I've already seen it, and I know what actually does stuff.
Stopped any gang wars lately?
And this guy's awesome. Skip is great.
Looks like you did, though.
Huh? Ah, right. Whatever.
I did ask Justin Williams' mom to move the Mercedes out of handicap parking.
Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah, you know how I roll.
Oops.
So, you spending a lot of quality time with Justin's
I was just pressing buttons. Didn't mean to pick anything.
No. But if you see Justin, tell him I can only ignore that cloud of weed smoke for so long.
Tell him yourself, Skip. Not my problem.
I'm trying to do him a favor. Speaking of doing people favors,
Yeah. Guess I've been hanging around Justin this morning. His odor must have latched on to me.
Oh yeah, and that's because I got the weed
well, I see
now.
all you high risks.
It's different than it was before. So I didn't have the
High
weed.
risks?
Oh, shit. Sorry. Forget I called you that.
Huh. High risks. Guess you can learn useful things in school. So, I went to the mill last night. Cut Firewalk live.
Yeah, I can see that. Wait. You went to the mill last night?
It was cool.
Whoa, pretty wicked. I didn't know you were into music like that.
Well, you mean good music?
What?
Jeez.
Like good music?
Preach it, sister. I'm in a band, actually.
No shit. Really?
We're called Pisshead. It's not a big deal or anything. I mean, I'm trying to get our demo out there, but it's hard.
It really is.
Pisshead, huh?
I love that name. Pisshead.
Our demo, I mean.
Yeah, okay.
Great.
No, I said this before, but of course you guys haven't heard it yet. So I really do like this. I think it's surprisingly good music.
Chemical problem gone wrong. Electrical deep fried storm. Say we got nothing, although we got something. Say we got rich in love. Rocky boat hard. Say we got nothing. Say we got nothing wrong.
But we don't have all day.
So, what did you think?
That was really good, man. If Pisshead came on the radio, I'd turn that shit up.
Oh, right on. Awesome, Chloe. Thanks.
Anytime, Skip. Now let's go talk to Mrs. Grant, like I did before.
Morning, Miss Grant.
Chloe, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Doing good.
What do you think of this hypothesis? That you'll be in your seat by the time chemistry class begins today.
I don't want to ruin the mystery.
Science is all about discovery, Miss Grant. Guess you'll have to wait and see.
With all the change that's happening at Blackwell of late, I suppose I can appreciate your consistent wit, Chloe.
Thank you.
What kind of change do you mean?
Well, the Prescotts have made an extremely generous donation to the school, which is good, but instead of going to support more science and mathematics, it's all being dedicated to the arts.
You don't think more money should be spent in the arts?
It's not that exactly. I recently made the case that STEM programs should receive more support, but apparently our new donors disagree with me. Such is life.
Darn Prescotts.
Miss Grant actually seems sad. Maybe in another 6 months, a new donor will come along with money for, I don't know, more lasers.
More lasers.
More lasers?
It's science,
Do you
right?
have any lasers?
Sadly, no.
That is sad.
And
I should...
no time, Chloe. We have stuff to do.
Principal Wells. Stay cool, Chloe. You've got a marijuana-flavored bag of expulsion in your pocket.
Chloe Price. Is that a black eye?
Maybe.
Yep.
I hope you know that Blackwell provides confidential counseling services for all our students. We are a safe space for any issue.
I'm good. It's the other guy who needed a safe space. From me.
You never fail to conform to your reputation, do you? Miss Price, the sign clearly says do not walk on the stage. Such disregard for your fellow students' efforts won't alleviate your record of major infractions.
I didn't do
I
it.
swear to you, I did not walk on that stage. It was more of a saunter.
Do I look amused to you?
I don't know. I've only seen you with one expression. That's the one.
Perhaps you will
Got
find
him.
me less amusing if I mention the various allegations I've been hearing about your drug use. You know Blackwell has a zero-tolerance policy.
Hey, the most Chloe does is weed.
And yet if my olfactory sense does not fail me, I'd say you've recently been exposed to marijuana smoke.
Shit.
Do I have to initiate a search of your person in order to establish the veracity of these allegations, Miss Price? That's what I thought. I'll look forward to seeing you in my office after school today. How does that sound?
Oh, that's different than it was before. Or no, maybe not. No.
Wells really has it out for me. I have to convince him it's in his best interest to back off.
Okay, never mind. It
Actually,
is
sir,
following what
I'm gonna go with no.
I did before.
Ah, so you're going to mouth off to me now, yes? And here I thought your well of witticisms had finally run dry.
Principal Wells,
Oh,
I get it.
Because your name is Wells, right? You go around all day just hoping for an opportunity to make Well references? This must be a big moment for you.
Jokes, in my experience, that's how the guilty cover up their infractions.
Who's guilty now?
Sorry, Wellsy, but you've fallen right into my trap. I've been recording this entire conversation for my blog about human rights abuses at Blackwell.
You have a blog. Hold on. What abuses have you endured?
You know, I've had to talk to you for like 2 minutes. That's a long time.
It really is.
We are a private institution, and policy allows me to search all students on the premises.
Is it also policy to label certain students high risk and then single them out for special intimidation tactics?
How do you know about that designation?
Perhaps the better question you should be asking yourself is, what else do I know?
I'm sure we do not need to make so public an issue of your behavior today. But make no mistake, Miss Price, this is not over.
I'll decide what's
Goody.
over.
I love cliffhangers.
Me too.
Funny, just a couple years ago, something like that would have scared the crap out of me. These days, I'm at, like, the collegiate level of not giving any fucks.
As I'm having like some serious deja vu moments though, because like I just played this like just a couple hours ago, so it's really weird. And now I can no smoking on tampons. Got it. Smoke him if you got him. Sit on my face.
Students at Blackwell have this herd instinct to glom up into...
Yeah, I heard this before, Chloe. Everyone's a thing, and it's like prison, only you're wrong, because it's not really like prison. Did I get stuck on something right there? Come on, Chloe, let's go.
Need
Next.
from Steph. I bet she's nerding it up with Mikey somewhere.
I bet you're probably right. Can I walk through this? No. Go around. Damn it, Chloe, come on. Let's talk to Justin.
Damn, girl. That eye looks sick. What's going on?
Dude, you need to freshen like a mofo.
Yeah.
Are you saying I smell like weed?
Did I
That's
stutter?
Exactly what I'm saying.
Word. Oh, good looking out, Bryce. Want a hit?
Like, right here? Thanks.
I probably should have come to him first, since apparently both Skip and Wells could smell it on me. Oh yeah, this guy. I don't remember him in the last game. Was he in the last game?
Chloe, I'd like to talk to you about wildfire awareness and prevention.
Good morning to you too, Evan.
According to the Department of Forestry, over 90% of this season's fires were caused by humans. That's
The
a record
horror.
high and completely preventable.
Who says we should prevent fire? Fire is awesome.
While I realize you're being purposefully obstructive, you raise a good point. Many parts of our local ecosystem benefit from fire. Knobcone pine cones, for example, which require temperatures above 350 degrees to open.
Say knob cone again.
No.
This is for college, right? I don't believe you actually care about this.
My interest in fire prevention is completely sincere.
Yeah,
Besides, I intend to get into college on the strength of my photography alone.
he has big dreams, Chloe.
You
Big
think Rachel
dreams.
Amber would be willing to pose for my portfolio? She's so artistic. I bet she would be a dream model. What do you think?
I guess. I gotta run.
Wait, one last thing. Will you sign my petition to have a fire safety assembly at school?
Yeah. Anything to get out of
Sure.
class.
I love assemblies. Some of the best naps of my life.
Wow, thanks. I did not see that coming. You being, interested in complicated issues, helping out with the public.
I already regret this.
You want me to change my mind?
No.
How seriously am I taking this?
Smoke weed,
Happy
D
to
bear.
support such an important cause.
Yeah, sorry if I'm like
Becoming
flying through these, but like I've already done this before. Which Principal Dix, Big McHuge Balls, and Smokeweed D Bear are the current supporters of that our ecosystem awareness thing, preventive fire safety, and all that. Those are our people. These are the ones we should thank. Principal Dix, Big McHuge Balls, and Smokeweed D Bear. True heroes.
Thanks so much for signing my petition. Smokeweed D. Bear?
Only you can prevent ganja fires.
Ah! And... Buh! Shoulder check. And this was my favorite part of when I did this before.
If I had known the Celestial Avenger was bloody, I would have totally given him my potion.
It was a skill challenge. Potion wouldn't have worked.
Let's play some D&D.
Skill challenge?
It's part of the tabletop game we play.
You wouldn't understand.
Give me a break, nerds. I've heard of tabletop games.
Yeah.
Cool.
Got my DVD?
One Blade Runner, director's cut coming right up.
This fucking series is obsessed with Blade
right?
Runner.
Keep it. I'm just glad someone here appreciates the classics. You even asked for the director's cut, which took out the shitty voiceover and replaced it with a sweet dream sequence.
Yeah.
Dream life over real life. That's my motto.
Right on.
Hey, do you know if Rachel is a gamer?
Rachel Amber? You're asking me?
Didn't you two go out last night, or was it just like a friend thing?
We're besties.
Why do you want to know?
Steph has a crush.
Chloe, you should join our game.
Yeah. I don't have 50 hours right now. Thanks, though.
We're at the end of the campaign, so it'll only take, like, 20 minutes. What else have you got to do before class?
Nothing would ever be better than playing D&D with him right now.
What the hell? Game on, nerds.
Let's go!
Here's a character sheet. You are an elf barbarian.
I am totally an elf barbarian.
I could totally see myself as an elf barbarian.
I know, I'm good. Alright, let's get started. You are both famous heroes in the Kingdom of Avalon, a once peaceful land. now laid to waste by the bloodthirsty raiders of the Black Well.
Get it,
Alone,
Blackwell.
You have fought your way through the raider camps, seeking their warlord leader, Durgaron, the Unscarred. As you enter the final camp, bloodied and weary, you see your fellow hero approaching from the opposite direction.
I raise my staff to you in greeting. I am Elamon, wizard of the Third Circle, foremost advisor to King Tiberius, and sworn defender of Avernus.
Introduce your character.
Yeah, okay. I'm an elf barbarian named,
Okay, well, I died last time. And plus I cut off his character's legs by accident. So I'm hoping for a better ending this time. So I might change it up a little bit than what I did before. Not this part, though. Calamastia is what I picked before, too.
Super into it.
Not bad.
The two heroes.
Hold on. Elamon
Shut up,
nods the
DM.
elf in front of him and says, I am here to defeat Durgaron, the Unscarred. In the name of King Tiberius, what makes you think you are worthy to fight alongside me?
According to my character
It
sheet.
says right here that I taught your precious King Tiberius everything he knows about fighting. So, Elamon, what makes you think you are worthy to fight alongside me?
You gave her that, elf barbarian.
Yes.
I did.
Elamon bows deeply. I've heard of you in the castle. King Tiberius owes you his life. It's an honor to fight alongside you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You stand at a three-way crossing. To your left, the raiders' training ground. To your right, their prison camp. Straight ahead, an enormous, ostentatious tent that could only belong to Durgaron, the Unscarred. Which way do you go?
Straight ahead, right? We're supposed to kill the dude.
The dude.
Elamon frowns. The raiders could have some good loot at the training ground, and surely it is our duty to free all those prisoners.
Your choice, newbie. Where do you wish to go?
Well, I'm gonna do this like I did before. Let's go to the prison camp
Guess
first.
it's time to free some peeps. Let's go to the prison camp.
You behold a field of standing iron cages, each imprisoning a human villager, calling out for you to free them. Only a small, elderly dragonkin is keeping watch. He notices you, and in terror, runs into one of the few empty cages and locks himself in.
Ah, poor little guy. What's a dragonkin?
Dragonkin are like little dragon people. They're assholes. I bet he has all the keys.
Oh, okay. Hey, shitface! Get out of there!
The dragonkin hops up and down, shaking his ring of keys at you. He shouts in a strange language. Whatever he's saying probably isn't flattering.
Got any useful spells in that robe of yours?
Nothing that wouldn't blow up the cage and everything in it.
It's time for me
That's a skill I have.
to use my
Can I do
skills
that?
as
I want
Chloe
the
Price.
bastard to shit his pants.
You can try. What do you say?
Listen up, you little lizard.
Unfortunately, he doesn't speak common, which means he
I
can't.
cast communication on the Dragonkin.
Yeah, my man.
Really?
Now he can understand every word you say.
Time to work some real magic.
So this is called a skill challenge, where you try to use.
Oh, I know what this is. I grab the bars of the cage and lean in, nice and close.
He steps back, his scaly skin quivering in fear. What do you say?
I'll go with shoes like I did before.
Making shoes out of dragonkin. I point at my shoes. I'm wearing a pair now. Air dragonskin. There's something special about your scaly skin, how it's waterproof but also breathes. So comfy.
He doesn't seem to like that idea.
Neither do I.
The dragonkin pleads with you. Please don't harm me, tall one, but I cannot give you key. Durgaron much taller and meaner than you.
You're short, I say.
Ha!
You can always get
Short
shorter.
people.
Give me the key, or I'll chop off your legs and beat you to death with them.
The dragonkin cowers before you, looking left and right. He opens his jaws, and you think he's about to yell for help.
I interrupt his yell by shoving my axe into the cage, pinning his head to the bars without hurting him. Then I say the following.
This is going to be good.
Here's what's up. I'm going to carve the skin from your bones.
Ooh.
Then I'm going to turn your skin into a little leather handbag that I'll shove your skinless body into so I can carry it around with me wherever I go.
Ooh.
That way, the next time some asshat refuses to give me a key I want, I can pull your body out and show them what happens. How does that sound?
Ooh.
Wow.
That was nuts.
I'm going to give you a +10 bonus to charisma. Go ahead and roll. A small pool of urine collects under the elderly dragonkin as, hands trembling, it hands you the keys. Then it dies of fear.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Go team! Why don't you start unlocking the prisoners?
I'm on it.
As you free them, the prisoners run away from you in fear. What's next?
I just want to point out, I think the side characters, like, right here, Stella and Mikey, or is it? No, it's not Stella. Steph and Mikey. I feel like the side characters in Before the Storm have a little bit more characterization to them than the side characters did in the first game. So I think that's pretty cool. Plus, we're seeing like a lot more characters. Like, I know Mikey wasn't here before. I'm not sure if Evan was here before, and I don't think Steph was here before. Plus, there's another character we're going to meet in a minute, or possibly the next episode, but in a minute, in my time at least, that I'm pretty sure is also new. You know, like they weren't here for Max and all of her stuff. Yeah, I just really like that it's much more dynamic this time. Bleh. I said dynamic. Yeah. But I failed. Okay, let's just get on. But
Let's go to the training ground.
Sweet.
Upon
Sweet.
arriving at the training ground, you are spotted by a heavy-set orc who immediately shouts and points. There are a dozen raiders on the training field, all of whom raise their weapons and charge.
Okay. So what do we do?
Cast Urgel's Acid Blast.
Overkill?
Damn.
You conjure up a wave of acid that washes over the charging orcs. Every raider suddenly starts screaming and writhing in pain. There's a sweet and sour kind of smell as the flesh melts off their bones like warm candle wax.
Holy shit.
You see why I haven't really needed a partner?
The heavy
You will.
orc sergeant still remains. He runs at you swinging a massive warhammer.
All yours.
Fatal Cleave!
Let's end this. Fatal Cleave.
You swing your great axe downward with both hands. The orc blinks, then splits open like a hot dog bun.
Fuck yeah! I'm awesome at this game.
It's going well.
What about the loot?
Well, as the training ground is now a roiling pit of acid, it's unlikely any loot survived.
Dang.
That's fine.
Don't worry, Alamon guy. We all make mistakes.
Elamon nods. Calamastia, the elf barbarian, is most wise and forgiving.
I think he likes Chloe. I really do think he likes Chloe.
It's tent time.
You enter the tent to find Durgaron, warlord of the Raiders of the Black Well, sitting comfortably at his throne. He's
No.
a huge red-eyed minotaur, swathed in a fine black cloak, gripping a two-handed sword that's easily 6 feet long. His laughter bellows, wah ha 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 ha. Your lands and people are already mine. Your deeds here mean nothing. Your kingdom was weak. You are weak.
What an asshole.
I got this. I cast Zael's Cataclysmic Cone of Fire.
Burn!
Fire fizzles out on contact.
No!
Durgaron laughs again, holding up his right arm to show off his bracer of fire immunity.
Shit. All of my battle spells are fire-based.
Except for,
That's a stupid move.
Acid Blast, which someone used unnecessarily to show off for Chloe. Calamastia? What'll it be?
Well, I went for Annihilation Strike last time, but it didn't end well. And I feel like it probably won't end well no matter what I do. But I love the name of this, so let's go with Wrathful Rush.
What's Wrathful Rush?
It's like a shoulder slam, an angry shoulder slam.
Okay, I do that.
You scream with wrathful rage, then charge. Durgaron is caught off guard, and he fails to dodge. You slam your shoulder into him, knocking him back and doing some damage.
Hell
This is
yeah.
already going better.
Next,
I want to punch that stupid man cow in the dick.
like, right in the dick?
Right in the dick.
Thought he's a Minotaur. I don't even know what that would do.
Durgaron bursts out laughing as you stumble past him.
Asshole.
He gores you in the side with a horn. 8 damage.
No.
What do you do next?
Well, I guess I'm stuck with Annihilation
Oh,
Strike.
holy shit! Annihilation Strike. That sounds boss as fuck.
One?
That's what happened
alright,
last time.
Right?
Not for me. As you take your first step, you trip on a rock, collapsing onto the ground in a clangy jumble of metal. Your axe swings wildly to the side. Mikey, roll a reflex save.
Oh no. 3.
Your axe strikes Elamon's legs, plural, severing both feet at the ankles.
Okay, so we ended up doing the same thing.
This game is awesome.
My feet?
Durgaron moves toward the crippled Elmon.
Oh, shit!
I told you this was my best boss.
You didn't tell me my character might die.
Well, hey, you had a character that was completely worthless against him.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
This is all my fault. Sort of. What should I do?
Okay, whenever I was going over this before, I didn't want to encourage Elamon because, he can't do anything right now. All of his attacks are fire-based. Plus, he has no legs anymore. And so what I did do was jump in front of Elamon, but ended up dying. So I'm gonna try dancing.
I don't know. Shit. I dance to distract him.
You dance?
To distract him.
I'm doomed.
16?
What?
What?
Your crappy, rhythmic dancing is weirdly mesmerizing to Durgaron. He pauses with his sword in midair for 10 seconds, buying Elmon time to crawl away.
Oh, good.
Okay. Durgaron has now turned his attention toward you.
Bring it.
He charges, thrusting madly with his great sword.
Shit!
Oh no.
Your attempt to dodge his thrust fails. Durgaron
This is
laughs,
going exactly how it went before, no matter what I choose.
lifting you high into the air.
Seriously?
I
Okay.
can't do anything with that stupid bracer. I'm sorry, Chloe.
Hey, I chopped your feet off. We're even.
You feel your strength draining away as Durgaron lifts you higher into the air. It hurts like hell. What do you do?
Well, I swung for his head last time and ended up only doing a little bit of damage. Swing for his arm.
I bring my axe down onto his arm. The one with the fire bracer thingy.
Oh. Brilliant.
You'll have to roll high to hit. You're almost dead.
20.
Fuck yes!
You bring your axe down in a wicked chop, severing his arm completely. His bracer of fire immunity clings to the ground.
I cast Gignomi's Fire Strike of Flame.
Oh, snap! Lying on the ground, you conjure a flaming spear, which flies from your hands to spear Durgaron in the chest, incinerating him completely from the inside out.
Oh, this went so much better than last time.
Durgaron is defeated.
It all came down to one
Wounds
choice.
were too great. I'm afraid Calamastia is dead.
I can live with that.
I actually feel sad right now.
Better to have died a hero than live as a coward.
That was fun.
Check out what I drew.
Mikey's got serious drawing skills.
He was drawing this while we were playing. I really appreciate that. Like, during us playing this game, he was also multitasking, drawing this. That's awesome.
Glad you enjoyed it, Chloe.
Yeah, I'll adventure with you anytime.
Oh, we'll see. Thanks for the game, nerds.
Okay.
DVD, check. Next stop, chemistry class. Joy.
Am I not able to move? Oh, I was pressing the wrong buttons, my bad. I'll see you guys next time in Life is Strange Before the Storm, as we continue to find out what happened before with Chloe and Rachel. Bye!